Hi, everyone. Welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live, the show where words come to life, and so do we. We're your hosts, Amay and Jack, and we're here to guide you through today's puzzle with a little bit of wit, a lot of fun, and maybe even a joke or two. So we're going to get started in a few minutes. It's a very special day. Jack and I are co-hosting for the first time. It's Easter Sunday, so a happy Sunday to everyone who celebrates. I hope you've already eaten the chocolate ear off your bunnies, and we're so excited to host our very first Daily Crossword Live. We have a really special crossword for you today, a nice, long, hard crossword. And as always, guys, the goal is simple. Solve the clues, fill in the grid, ask for help, offer suggestions, maybe crack a joke or a smile, and all have fun while we're doing this together. Whether you're a crossword pro or you're just here for the good vibes, this is your place and your moment to shine. So we're going to get started in a few minutes. We're going to let the chats roll in. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Amay. I am psyched to be here with you. Yeah, really excited. Two hosts, bigger puzzle than ever. I mean, we're breaking a lot of ground here. I feel like I'm on your shoulders, like you're giving me a piggyback ride or something. And oh man, TikTok chat is already going. Sean says, Jack and Amay in the house.
Hey, yeah. Sean. Totally not jelly's already coming in with the answers on the first clue. Really?
Yeah. Totally not Egley wants to know if it's a hard one. I'd say this is not as hard as they get, but it should be a little bit harder than the puzzles that we've been doing on stream so far. I think if you're a beginner, you will still be able to follow along and contribute. But if you're an old pro, then this might put up a little bit of resistance for you.
Yeah, no, it's a nice, good one. And I think everyone is going to enjoy it. So this is going to be super fun. Should we actually, it's really exciting too, guys, because we have the TikTok chat, we have Facebook chat, we have YouTube chat, and we have Instagram chat. So feel free to drop your answers into the chat and we will, fill in the grid. And should we get started with our first clue? I feel like everyone's already like,
yeah, let's dive in. Totally not Egley says, oh, I'm not a beginner. That's for sure. Very confident. Let's see that confidence translate to answers.
All right.
Okay, so I will be driving around the grid today. Let's check I always like to check the title of the puzzle first, just to let us know what's in store. So the puzzle's called Artistic License. So maybe we will be seeing some art in our grid today. Not sure. Doji4 Disc on YouTube says 4 chats. Yes, 4 chats indeed.
4 chats. Can you believe
we got people coming in from all angles. Meanwhile, this clue has been on screen for ages, and everybody is telling me that the C# alias is D flat. That seems right to me.
Looks
good.
So
let's put it in. One
James
across,
got it.
complete.
Carter got it.
Should we check the downs?
Sure.
We got casual pants at 1 down, starting with a D, like Hawaiian shirts, and one more, City on the Rio Grande. What do we think about these? What do we think about these?
Any guesses, guys?
And 19 across is more than please.
Casual pants, I feel like we can get. That starts with a D. I feel like everyone wears these. We know what casual pants are. Sean's got it.
Sean's got it? Oh, denim.
Alex. Yeah, denim.
Interesting. Nice.
Denim. Yeah, nothing like a good denim. As a Canadian, we love to wear our double denim. We wear a Canadian tuxedo, which is considered a denim top and denim pants. So for all you Canadians out there, rocking the denim. Love it.
When was the last time you wore a Canadian tuxedo?
Oh, I wear it constantly. It's a classic look. Yeah, I do. I really do. I love double denim. And actually, right now, I feel like there's a lot of fashionable double denim sets. So.
Yeah, true. Very true. I see it all around. Bjork is telling me that Hawaiian shirts are floral. That definitely seems accurate. Not just Bjork. Everyone's coming in with floral. I like that. Does that give us any clarity on... Doji Disc says, what about 5 down? Yeah, we looked at this, and I think Alex is in chat telling me that this is Laredo. I've never been there.
Where is that?
And we filled in at 5 down. 3 down, excuse me. And we filled in 27 across without even reading it. Fury is ire. Yeah, that makes sense. Fury and ire are synonyms, so it looks like we're in good shape. M Seats says, hey, Jack. Hey, M Seats. Good to have you here.
Josie is asking about 5 down. Should we take a look?
Yeah, let's take a look at 5 down. After dinner selections.
Ooh.
Lay says, hey, everyone. Hey, Lay. And, okay, we have 3 letters in place for more than please. Oh, yeah, Lucinda's got it. Lucinda, welcome back. Elate. To more, if you more, you please someone, you make them happy. If you elate them, that's even more than pleasing them. Looking good, looking smooth.
Let's tackle Lucinda, 4 down. That's a nice little one.
Yeah, you're right. 24-hour bank device. Bank device.
We know this, guys. We have the AT. What's the last letter we're missing? Totally.
ATM, yeah.
Not. Egli has it like 15
Starting
times. Sean, Barry, Bianca, Lexi, M Seats is missing 1 letter, but I know M knows what this is.
Yeah, I think so too. Right. And I think I saw Lucinda way back telling me that the after dinner selections are teas, which looks nice to me. I guess you drink tea after dinner. I feel like people drink tea all day long in the breakfast, tea time, after dinner. It's always a good time for tea.
Nice.
Okay, so we have our first long entry in the puzzle: artist and bad driver.
Oh boy.
And I'm assuming this is thematic because the title of the puzzle is artistic license, so we're getting this art thing going on, but not exactly sure what this is. We have 1 guess for Normandy Beach, which maybe fits, but I'm not sure if fits the clue, Normandy Beach.
We're going to find out fast if the bad driver is a male or female. Norma, or maybe it's a different, maybe we're missing a letter, right?
Very good point.
We're not sure. Let's skip it. Let's go to 24 down.
Yeah, so 24 down, Little Bite. What do we think?
Like Little Bite.
Yeah. And Skender Rustemi is saying blonde. Which clue is that for? I don't know what blonde is for. Okay, album's first half, 28 across.
28 across? I know what this is. This could be, Lucinda has it. Yeah, Lay has it. If you are into vinyl, Scav got it first. Sean has it. Yeah, if you're into vinyl, there's a side A and a side B. Yeah, good job, guys.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love vinyl records. We have a vinyl collection at home, and it's always nice.
Do you really?
Put on a record. Yeah, we play our record player a lot, actually.
Doji 4 disc on YouTube says nip for Little Bite. I think that makes sense. I'm thinking like a puppy nipping at your toe or something.
Yeah, I like that.
And then Norman is coming into view at this first theme entry, and Scav 241 is guessing Norman Rockwell somehow is the long one.
Amazing.
Interesting. I mean, Norman Rockwell, of course, is a famous artist, and we have Norman, but why bad driver? Rockwell doesn't even quite fit, so something tricky's going on, I think.
Well, let's take a look at 6 down.
Yeah. Informal greeting.
Any guesses?
And 6 across Montreal. Oh, here's a clue made for you, May.
This is me. Who made this crossword? I feel like this was made for me. Can anyone guess what the Montreal Canadiens? Guys, I'm from Montreal. We live, breathe, and eat this team. We actually made it into the playoffs by the skin of our teeth. Our first game is tomorrow night against the Caps. Does anyone know what this is? It's kind of like, I don't want to say a slangy term for our team. Max caught it. Max Portnoy's got it first. Good job, Max. I'm super impressed. He came in with Habs, which is the French word for Montreal Canadiens. It's a short form of les habitants, which means the inhabitants. Some dude got it. He said Habs too.
Captain Jack says greatest hockey team in history.
You're right. It is the greatest.
We got some Habs fans.
Yeah. Do we have any Habs fans? Captain Jack and Gabby. Yeah. Nice work. Okay. I'm really excited.
People are writing howdy for informal greeting, which I think looks nice and works well with the H and habs. I'm happy for you, May. You deserve a shout out. Montreal doesn't show up in crosswords enough.
That's true. Well, there's not too many like crossword clues you could have from Montreal. It's like bagels, hockey, poutine. Right. I don't know. Howdy's right, guys. Good job.
So 20 across, we have meanie, starting with an O, and that crosses have the same views. I'm already seeing people answer with agree for have the same views. I agree with you guys. To agree is to have the same views. Yeah, and now that we have a G, it makes 20 across, I think, a little easier. OG blank blank for meanie.
Oh, user 7719 is coming in with Norman Reckwell.
Wow.
How did you guess that?
Wow. Okay, so artist and bad driver. I see, because we have a WR. So Norman Rec.
Does it fit?
Norman Reckwell. Wow. And Scab is agreeing and laughing. That is pretty hilarious.
I'm so impressed.
User 77 has been in chat a couple times. Seems very smart.
Lucinda says clever if correct. You're right, Lucinda. Super clever. Wow. I'm really impressed. That's amazing. Put it in as a placeholder.
Debbie Groves on Facebook telling me that the meanie is an ogre. That looks great. Giving us SEC as the Wall Street regulator.
Well, that makes sense. Securities and Exchange Commission.
And what do we have? Sean says he came in like a wrecking well ball. Mixing the Miley Cyrus with the Norman Reckwell. It's a mashup of a century.
If you guys don't know Norman Rockwell's work, you should actually check it out. It's really beautiful. He has some very, very famous paintings that are pretty awesome. Okay, so where are we, Jack? Are you on?
Yeah, so I'm on 8 down. The clue is short rest, and I'm seeing people write breather, which I think looks nice. Nice entry. Yeah, although 33 across looks a little strange to me. Writes verse. These letters somehow aren't making a lot of sense. Maybe we have an error. Or maybe I'm just missing it. We could also check 34 down to see if it makes any more sense of things. Some of the first PCs.
Oh, that's an easy one. I feel like layup.
Is it? I'm totally blind to it.
I feel like I know this.
Ooh, some dude says, is it how do? Maybe informal greeting is not howdy, like everyone was guessing, and it's how do.
Oh, I like that.
And that at least makes poet, writes verse, poet, yes, poet something.
Yes, the old how do. How do you do? Change Y to O. That actually looks better because then 33 across is coming into focus.
Yeah, poet something. We have Game of Thrones error. I'm sure everyone remembers this one. And what do we have here with the K? Jug band instrument. Scav, nice, very quick. HBO. I just watched the first episode of The Last of Us on HBO, and I thought it was fantastic.
It's so good. If you guys are not watching that show, you should absolutely catch up because they just started airing the second season, and they've been shooting that show for a while now. We've been very, very patiently waiting for season 2, so it's really exciting that they're finally airing these episodes. Not kazoo, right? Scav is saying.
Oh, for a jug band instrument, kazoo? That would be a fun entry. Could be. It fits.
Let's try it.
Captain Jack says in the north of England, especially Manchester, they say how do. Okay, nice.
Oh.
Shout out north of England. And I'm getting IBMs for some of the first PCs. Yeah, that makes sense. Was that your hunch, Ame?
Yeah, it was actually, because we had one. We had an IBM in our basement.
Hi, Jilly. Happy Easter to you as well. Okay, 29 across, we have feels poorly. And Mandel of TV at 10 down. I know this one.
Oh, I know this one too. I've interviewed this person.
You have?
I have. Yeah, he's really, really nice. Any guesses for this, guys? He's actually Canadian.
Sean I think, got it first. Nice. Yeah, Howie Mandel.
Scav has it.
You've interviewed him. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's really cool. He's really, really sweet, really funny. Lucinda's got it. Shania, Jilly, good job, guys. Howie Mendel. Yeah,
I love Howie Mandel.
He's got a real germ thing. He doesn't like to touch hands. He's very big on that, which is cool.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that. So you experienced that, like no handshaking with Howie Mandel when you interviewed him?
He just kind of gives you the fist bump or the polite wave.
Right. That's fair enough.
Nice.
Okay. So what's happening here? Fall birthstones, M-Seats and Scav are both saying opals. Oh, so maybe it's not wreck well, it's wreck wall.
Okay.
So Norman wreck wall, which actually makes a tiny bit more sense to me for bad driver. You crash into a wall, you're a bad driver, you wreck the wall. So I'm happy with that change, and it works with the birthstone of opals. So let's go with that. And only 4 little squares left in this section. We have start the betting. 10 across is monopolizes. 12 down is some toothpastes. And then 13 down is NBC sketch series. Which I'm sure many people know.
Series, we know, guys. That's an easy one. Layup, they just had their 50th anniversary?
Yeah, that sounds right.
That was Scav got it.
Yeah. Sean, people are also telling me hogs to monopolize is to hog. And of course, the sketch series is SNL. Looking good. Start the betting, crossing some toothpastes. Have we gotten guesses for these? I think I missed them if so. Yeah, Shania just got it. Nice. Gels. So some toothpastes, I guess, are gels. And if you start the betting, you open with the first bid. Awesome. First little section done. Maybe we should go over here to 31 across. Anti-DWI org. Crossing Little Friend of Snow White. Oh, FBML on YouTube says Mad TV. Mad TV is another good sketch show. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit at 13 down.
31 across, I feel like most people know what this is. Some dude has it. Shad has it. Lucinda has it. Yeah, MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, is the anti-DWI organization. So we just needed that extra D.
People also telling me the little friend of Snow White is Doc, of course, one of the 7 dwarves.
Did anyone see the new Snow White? What are our thoughts on that? Anyone? Oh, wow. Everyone's coming in with the next answer for 38 across. Sailing vessel.
Sloop.
Yep. Oh, Scab is saying the music is good. Sloop is such a good... Do you guys know the Beach Boys song, Sloop John B? It's a very famous song. Really good.
Amy says that Aristotle's teacher was Plato. I agree with that. Famous ancient philosopher. And 42 across looks like we got another artist. So artist and farmer, this time starting with a CL.
Jeez.
Finn loved the new Snow White movie. It's a shame people hated it.
Yeah, a lot of people, there was some strong feelings about that one.
So polarizing.
I haven't seen it yet. Is it available on Amazon Prime? I don't think so. I'm not sure. It was a Disney movie. I know that, right? I'm pretty sure it was a Disney property. I could be wrong on that.
I think so as well. Oh, yeah, Scab is guessing some form of Claude Monet for 42 across. I see the shape of Claude Monet in these letters that we have. So I think he's onto something. But if it's anything like Norman Rockwall, it's not just going to be Claude Monet, right? It's some kind of pun. But maybe we should put Claude in and see where it gets us.
Yeah, plug Claude in and let's see where we go.
45 down, Fawn's mother. 44 down, Star Trek character, starting with a U, 5 letters.
I do not know any Star Trek, you guys. I don't. My friend Scott Mance, Movie Mance, would kill me right now because he's a huge Trekkie and I don't know any Star Trek. Oh, Amy's saying Doe. Lucinda. Everyone got that one? Did we fill that one in?
I just filled it in. Yeah, okay. It looks great. Ooh, and Captain Jack tells us that the Star Trek character is Uhura. I feel like I've seen this before, so I'm gonna trust you on that one. I'm also not a Star Trek expert, far from it. Casey Shoemaker writes, abrupt. Is that for this? Oh, ending suddenly, abrupt. Wow. Very nice. And we can check some of these crosses. 52 across. Can't stand is abhors. Yes, that works well. Authentic and true. That works as well. So I think, yeah, FBML on YouTube also knew abrupt. This is looking very good. But we got to figure out this pun on Claude Monet, artist and farmer. What is that one going to be? 46 down is a team support chant.
I have no idea. Skip.
I don't know either. Skip. 53 across, T follower.
53 across.
Oh, some dude guesses Moan Hay. Artist and farmer Claude Moan Hay. That's pretty hilarious, if true.
I like that.
I like it too.
Maybe Claude is mowing some hay. Who knows?
And what do we have here? A modern music genre.
Oh,
title locale of a Hemingway novel at 41 down.
Title locale of a Hemingway novel.
Who knows they're lit. And Piglet's Moms at 59 across. Doggy for disc is guessing fan for T follower. T-E-E fan? How come? I'm trying to understand.
I don't think that W fits with the F.
Yeah, the WF looks a little concerning, doesn't it?
T follower. It's a golf term?
But Scav and User77 are both saying the C for the Hemingway novel. So I think this is Old Man and the Sea.
Oh,
and the title locale is, yeah, it is a great book.
Oopsie.
C17 guesses he, so T follower might be the syllable he, like a little he
that's
giggle.
A great guess. I love that.
Yeah. Tee-hee. And the WH looks nice.
That's perfect.
Modern music genre at 47 down.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite music genre. I feel like you hear this a lot in elevators. Any guesses, guys? Yeah, Charlie's got it. Izzy's got it.
Nice.
Scav, Nicholas, New Age.
You guys were all ahead of me. I had no idea what this was, but everyone seems to know. Yeah, New Age music, modern music genre. Very good. Yeah.
Also, where is it? Hold on, in the chat I just saw. Captain Jack is Piglet's mom. Yeah, we got a couple of those, right? Sows?
Yep. Sows looks good. And by the way, all of these crosses are confirming that I think Claude Monet is correct.
I'm really impressed that we got that.
Yeah, me too. Someone got it without any of the crosses, just totally from the clue and the pun angle.
Hi, Debbie Groves on Facebook. Thanks for coming back. Let's let Debbie catch up on some of these clues. Sometimes our Facebook and our YouTube chats are on a little bit of a delay. So if there's anyone out there, why don't we let them catch up on 63 across on this cool dessert? We have the AE, so I feel like we can guess what this would be. Shania has it on TikTok.
Nice. Yeah, not many things end in AE like that. Hi, Debbie.
Miles, Sean, Captain Jack.
Everyone's got it. So
any guesses, Debbie? All right, let's fill it in.
Yeah, it is. Sunday looks good. I think we've all earned a Sunday after this. But nice. We still have this team support chant, which I still don't get. Jilly16 says, "Who dat?"
Oh.
Is that right?
It could be.
Or who dis?
Who dis, Miles is saying.
Okay, let's check some of these crosses. Okay, or skip it. Maybe let's take it out for now. And should we go up here? I feel like we've been neglecting this upper right-hand corner. So let's start at 35 down, Transportation Department Agency. It's 3 letters. And crossing an informal Spanish eatery, starting with a T.
¿Dónde están los amigas que hablan español? User 77. Go ahead.
User 77 says it's Easter Sunday and spelled Sunday with the A-E.
I like
very
that.
clever.
Debbie
In keeping with the pun theme. Oh, nice.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Sometimes our audio's overlapping.
I know.
Sorry if I'm cutting you off. Debbie came in with the answer for the Transportation Department Agency for 35 down with TSA.
TSA looks good, although some dude on TikTok is saying FAA, which is also a transportation department, and it looks a little more promising with informal Spanish eatery.
Okay.
So maybe let's try FAA. And Captain Jack says tapas bar. What a great entry.
That's good.
Our producer, Annabelle, who's Arkadium in chat, is in Barcelona right now, so I'm sure she has her favorite tapas bar around the corner. We have a British diarist at 30 down. And 35 across, decreased. Arkadium saying all the tapas bars in Barcelona are good. You don't even need a favorite.
Army guest taco truck on YouTube, which makes me laugh because that would have been probably my guess.
Because
I love a good taco truck.
And living in LA, they have a ton of them, right?
So many good ones, and they are very informal eateries. So that was a good guess. I'm sad it didn't fit.
Yeah, it was a very good guess. People are telling me the British diarist. I don't even want to venture to pronounce this name. I'm going to be honest, I haven't heard of this person. Do you know this person? Pepis?
No, I don't. I feel like I should, though.
Yeah, me too. Someone to look up. Samuel Pepys is the diarist, says Captain Jack. You know a lot of things. Peeps. Everyone says it's pronounced Peeps. Okay. Thanks.
Nice.
Samuel Peeps.
That sounds more familiar than Pepys.
Yeah, it wasn't sounding right, was it?
I think the tapas bar was influencing our brains a little bit too much. We were like, let me just throw a little Spanish flair on this clue. Okay, where are we? 30 across?
Yeah, everyone likes poll for opinion survey.
Yeah, that's good. By the way, guys, I want to say, let's take a poll right now. Jack doesn't know this, but if we hit a certain number of followers, he is going to get a daily crossword live tattoo somewhere on his person. I'm insisting on this. So give us a follow on all of our social media platforms and weigh in the chat as to where he should get this daily live crossword tattoo.
Wow. Just announcing this in public. News to me.
Maybe we should just like set a really lofty goal for ourselves. Like once we hit Sean is saying, haha, poor Jack. Sean, I'm not joking. Okay. Like if we hit 1 million followers by next April, Jack is going to do this. So
1 million followers by next April. Wow. Yeah. Okay. How about we hit 20,000 followers by next month and I'll wear a temporary tattoo on stream.
That's actually okay. I like that. Temporary tattoos are where it's at.
What are you gonna do? He's turning pinker, Jilly says. Yeah.
You're right, Jilly. His own face betrayed himself. Everyone's coming in with canola for 14 down.
Yes, canola is the olive oil alternative, of course. And Debbie Groves on Facebook got capes as part of Superman costumes. Very nice.
I mean, is there anything cuter than a little kid in a cape? It's just so sweet. Okay.
I think I saw someone guess atolls for Coral Islands, which looks good to me. Yeah, Scav is putting it in. Charlie Rollins, nice work.
Captain Jack says henna tattoo. Sorry. Captain Jack is saying henna tattoo. Henna tattoo is another. Oh, okay. Facebook ML is saying matching tattoos.
Listen, yeah, what are you gonna do at 1 million, May?
We gotta come up with a plan though, some kind of plan. But yeah, we'll do something fun. We'll do something fun.
Okay. In any way, yeah, everyone likes at all. In any way, at all, any way you slice it. Looks great. Meanwhile, at 18 down, we have underhanded. At 17 down, we have a right angle shape. And with great dignity at 26 across. I already see Niam writing noble for with great dignity. Although, that doesn't quite work with this one, does it? Oh, nobly. Scav says it's nobly. Yeah, with great dignity is to do something nobly. And that gives us sly as underhanded. And Debbie Groves on Facebook confirming that the right angle shape is an L. Okay, so everything's looking pretty clean there.
That's good. I think 35 is filling in nicely too. Decreased, we have fell and then 3 letters. What are we missing, guys? Can you guess?
Yeah, good question.
You decreased something, you fell. Any guesses? Some people are saying, Scav is saying fell off. Lucinda.
That seems reasonable. Off. Yeah.
That fits with 16 down, artist and pain in the neck. And we would have Pablo. So I think that kind of fits on the across. Should we plug it in?
Should we plug which in?
Fell off?
Yeah, so I've plugged in fell off. I like fell off. And I agree with you that 16 down is looking like Pablo something. So I'm actually surprised that we're getting vertical theme entries as well today. I was not expecting this to be a themer, but it looks like this is going to be some play on Pablo Picasso, right? That's the most famous Pablo artist.
That's one I know.
Yeah. But it's a pain in the neck. So it's got to sound like Picasso, but mean a pain in the neck, I guess, is what we're looking for.
Why don't we take a look at that little 48 across? Surface
for
6 across. Oh,
surface
I know
for
this.
6. Oh, because 6 across, of course, was yeah.
What's the surface for the halves, everyone? Anyone? Anyone? Hi, Joker. Thanks for joining. Anderson. Any guesses, guys? Kobe. And Nilbert is saying ice. Yes. 3-letter word for the Habs surface. Hockey players play on ice.
So the Habs got 2 shout-outs today. That is a lot.
Jacob is saying Pablo Picasso. I don't know if it's going to work now whether we have the ice filled in.
It's a solid guess. I think you're moving in the right direction, Jacob.
Yeah.
Let's polish off these last 2 downs in this section. 36 down is confront directly, and then 37 down is tune Flintstone. Yeah, everyone's already saying Fred. And confront direct. Yabba dabba do, exactly. And Lucinda says that confront directly is to face. You face off with someone.
Yeah, wow, everyone got that. Gold got it. Julie got it. Lucinda. Nice.
Looking great.
All right, 54 across. Where you guys want?
Yeah, 54. The clue is orchestrated. There's a lot of debate happening in chat between the verb fell. I feel good about this entry fell off for decreased, but I think there's debate about whether fell can be used as a verb to like cut down a tree. I'll let you guys settle that amongst yourselves.
Ooh, Charlie's got this, I think. M sets, user 77, Izzy, Captain Jack.
Staged, yeah, staged, orchestrated. Makes a lot of sense. And now we have Pablo Big, maybe? Pablo Big. And Big's kind of sound...
Desi in chat said Pablo Big Ass Hat, which I want to say that would be cool, but I don't know. I know Desi's like...
There again. Are we writing it in? I don't know.
Oh, Lucinda saying Pablo Big Hairdo?
We're getting there. Maybe we need more crosses.
Yeah. 60 across?
60 across. Aachen exclamation. I'm assuming Aachen is a place. Sounds vaguely German, but I really don't know.
I have no clue what that is.
We need chat for that one. Meanwhile, let's look at 55 down. is wee bit, starting with a T. And 56 down is take as advice, starting with an A. Charlie Rowland says it's North Germany, I think. Aachen is in North Germany. So, and I'm getting the guess Ack, which I think is like a German exclamation. Seems possible. It looks nice with 55 down, tad. A wee bit is a tad.
Yeah,
and everyone seems to agree on that.
Mars. That looks good, guys. Oopsie.
Ack with an H. People don't like my spelling. ACH, yeah. Okay, one more clue on this 16 down. Pablo Big something starting with an H. 65 across, dog collar attachments. Any ideas here? Whoa, okay. Scav is saying ID tags, which I think looks good. And user 77 has a cool guess for 16 down. Pablo Big Hassle.
Oh,
could that be it?
Maybe. Pain in the neck. He's a pain in the neck. He's a hassle.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Pablo Big Hassle. Oh my god. These puns
Hassle
are funny, but they're such groaners.
It's like Norman Reckwall, Pablo Big Hassle, and Claude Moan Hay.
Right.
Rant.
Debbie Groves on Facebook telling me that to take advice is to act on it. I like that.
Yeah, that's good, Debbie.
Ooh, Scandinavian capital. Crossword's favorite capital. I think everyone knows this one.
OS, we're missing 2 letters. Charlie's got it. Scav has got it. Lucinda's got it. M sets, Jilly, Mars, Amelie, Phantom, Oslo. Awesome. Nice work.
And low spirits, Charlie Rowlands tells me, is gloom. I think that fits the clue nicely. Meanwhile, 88 across is life-saving squad abbreviation. 81 across is fireplace fodder. And 67 down, hymnal contents. There's some disagreement in chat over whether this is EMT or EMS. At 88 across.
I think it's going to be EMS.
Yeah, because people, I think you're right. Because everyone is saying that the hymnal contents are songs, which makes sense. That gives EMS at 88 across. And of course, the fireplace fodder is a log. You put a log on the fire, gets things going. Nice. Begins to occur at 76 across. We have the tail end of it. Begins to occur too, excuse me. Oh, wow. You guys are quick.
Nice. Scav's got it, I think. Charlie's got it.
Yeah. Chat is smart.
Nice work, guys.
Oh, 69 across. We got another artist. Who's getting the pun first? Artist making a comeback. We have a PA, but it's not going to be Pablo Picasso again, so something new.
Skip. Go up to 49 across.
Okay, 49 across. Yeah, good idea. Let's left to right. 49 across, be overly persistent. And 57 across is suffix for percent. What do we think?
Oh, Scav is saying nag for overly persistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get told that I am this a lot. My husband's like, don't be overly persistent with me, except he uses the word nag. So good job, guys. Oh, Denise is coming in with a guess for our 69 across. Wow.
Ooh,
Denise is saying Paul Go Again. For Paul Gauguin.
Wow.
I am super impressed. Does that fit?
It fits perfectly. Honestly, I think it might be right. because making a comeback works well with go again. And we had very few letters in the grid there. That was a super impressive guess.
Good job, guys. Paul Gauguin, yeah, famous painter from, was he from France? I think he's French.
Chat tends to know things. Maybe chat can tell us where Paul Gauguin is from.
Louis is coming in with a guess for our 57 across too.
Percentage, yeah.
Jack, tell the people what a suffix is for those of us that, are new to crosswords and don't know.
So a suffix is an ending that you put on an existing word. So percent is a word that we all use, but percentage, you're elongating the word, you're sticking a little thing on the end. Actually, people are saying that the suffix could be "ile." This is a good demonstration. Percentile would also work. "Ile" and "age" are both suffixes that you might stick on the end of the word percent to make a new word, a related word. That's what a suffix is. And a prefix you put on the beginning of a word. But with all that said, we actually don't have any more clarity on whether it's "ile" or "age" here, so we're going to need some crosses.
I think some dude has a guess because he's got 57 across. He's guessing "ile" and he's guessing 49 down, a reunion attendee as niece, which is, wow, would fit.
Nice. Tough clue, because I would have thought like a school reunion first, but it seems like they mean a family reunion, and nieces are among the attendees. Very nice.
Eric is saying niece. So is Scav. Oh no, Scav's saying, oh my gosh, Scav is already on to the next clue already. 61 across.
Scav can see into the future. 61 across, vacation for environmentalists. Already being told that it's an eco tour. Wow, interesting entry.
Yeah, Emily and Mars agree, and so does Sean and Denise. That sounds like a cool vacation, taking an eco tour. Why not?
Yeah, for sure. 50 down is big name in rap, and rap has a W, so it's not. We're not thinking, rap stars. We're not thinking Kendrick Lamar here. Rap, WRAP. Not sure. Oh, but this I on niece suggests that the percent suffix is going to be percentile, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Center of some fruits. Oh, go to 73 across. Yeah, that's
73 across. Young Raptor.
Raptor. Oh, user 77 is coming in with a guess. Some people are saying Alcoa or Alcan for foil wrap, or for our big name in rap.
Alcoa, interesting. And that does agree with core, which is the center of some fruits. A lot of people saying core, like an apple core. And people like eaglet for a young raptor, like a baby eagle.
Charlie got
Sean Harrington. Sean Harrington on YouTube guessed pits for center of some fruits, which would have worked well with the clue as well. Just happened to not be the answer this time around. Okay, 74 down, we have blank out a living. It's a 3-letter word starting with an E. And then 62 down, recounts. Wow, and 78 across is sort.
Proud Mary from Canada's got it. Scav has got it. They're all coming in with this 74 down.
You guys are so fast.
Dave in Canada's got it.
Debbie on Facebook has got it. It's eke out a living.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I love that we have so many leads and feeds. This is so exciting.
Recounts, people like tells, like to tell a story, you recount it. I like that as well. And should we check 51 down? Looks like it's going to be another artist and lieutenant colonel.
51 down just scares me.
I know, it scares me too.
So I'm like, just pass. Let's just fill in the rest. I don't know.
It's clearly looking like George something, right?
Yeah, I think that would be fair.
Can you name any famous artists named George?
Oh gosh, I can't think of any male artists. I mean, George could fit. Oh no, I don't think it does. Does it? What's
Well, we should
78 across?
also look. So 78 across is sort, and we have a blank LK.
Captain Jack is saying elk.
Yeah,
Oh.
Maheen says ilk, which I think fits the clue a little better.
Charlie
Like
Rowland
people of that sort.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, what were you saying?
George Brock is an artist. He's saying Cromwell. Jessica's saying Turnbull. Oh. Yeah, Scav has a good guess.
Yes. Sean is coming in. It looks like, yeah, maybe it's Georgia O'Keeffe. Now that we have this I, maybe it's not George after all, and it's Georgia O'Keeffe. People are guessing Georgia O'Chief because of Lieutenant Colonel. I don't think it quite fits, but something of that vein is going to be the answer here, I think. Yeah. I think Georgia O'Keeffe. I think you guys are onto something. Nice work. Meanwhile, 82 across is predispositions. 82 down, we have very active. And 83 down, we have fond of. What do we think? Scav is super fast. Scav, you must solve a lot of crosswords. Is that true? Scav tells me that predispositions are biases.
User 211. What's up, fellas? Predispositions?
Yeah, I think biases looks good for that. Scav says they only solve the Easter crosswords. Oh, easier. I thought you said Easter, and I was like, well, okay, that's once a year. You're pretty good for only solving crosswords once a year. The easier
ones. I'm shocked.
Very active. Yeah, people like busy for that. I like that as well.
Busy. That's a good one. Fond of, 83 down. With an I.
Yeah, fond of. Has anyone guessed this?
I haven't seen anything in chat. Any guesses, guys? 83 down, 4-letter word starts with an I. Oh.
Now they're starting to pour in into.
Yeah.
Like I'm into you, I'm fond of you.
I like that.
I like that too. What are you into these days?
Me?
Crosswords? Yeah, you, chat, everyone. Juan's one. Everyone likes Uno for Juan's one. Yeah. Juan is a Hispanic name, and so Uno means one in Spanish.
That looks good. Great.
Astronomer's references. Ooh. It's a long one, longish. 94 across.
For the first part of the word, though, no?
Yeah.
Oh, Scav came in with it fast, Charlie.
Wow.
Oh. It's Remain has some guesses too.
People are converging on star maps.
Yeah, star maps or star sign. Either one we can plug in. They both fit.
Yeah, they both fit. My problem with star sign is that the clue is plural, astronomers' references, and so that usually means that the answer will be plural as well, and star sign is a singular, but star maps is plural. So let's go with this for now, and maybe the crosses will correct me. 102 across is Sean Lennon's mom.
We know this, guys. This is a very famous Bare Naked Lady song. Anyone? Yeah, It's Your Name. Got it. Denise has it. Scav has it. Mars, Gould, Sean. Sean's like in caps. Jilly, Tara, Yoko.
Everyone knows Yoko Ono, it turns out.
Yoko Ono. You can follow me wherever I go.
Meanwhile, have we gotten any closer on 51 down? We have Georgia. We have this OAK. Maybe oak? I'm laughing.
Sean's like, BNL also Canadian? Yes, Sean. I feel like Stan is putting in a lot of Canadian clues for me. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a lot of Canadian stuff in here, and I'm pretty happy right now. Very Canadian band. Yes, Bare Naked Ladies. Sorry. All right, where are we?
I didn't know they were Canadian.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're really, yeah.
Okay, so CJ says that it's Oak Leaf. Artist and Lieutenant Colonel is Georgia Oakleaf.
Wow. Great.
So that definitely works on the pun stuff, O'Keefe, but Oakleaf, Joe says Oakleaf is a colonel achievement. So like an Oakleaf is like an award or a medal or something for Lieutenant Colonel. That's the idea.
That's really smart.
Very clever.
Good job. Proud Mary's like, now it works.
Jilly likes lads for 109 across, youngsters. I like that as well. Just a little bit left in this section down here. Touring bands aid. And next to showroom display.
Scav's got it. Charlie's got it for touring band. Denise has it. CJ.
Fire and Ice. Awesome.
Lots of roadies this weekend at Coachella, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, Denise Freenan got models. Showroom display. You have the models lined up, like car models maybe.
Nice.
Okay, 114 across is Nobel for 1. Interesting clue. 119 across, we have efficacy. And what do we have here? Bank fixtures at 123 across. We already had ATM in the grid, so it's not going to be that. Oh, Swede. Okay, so I guess Alfred Nobel was Swedish, is what they're telling us.
Nice. Good job, guys. Joshua already has the first guess for 123. Milbert, Chuck, Matthew, yeah, Proud Mary, Denise, Mars. That makes sense.
Very nice.
Have something precious, you put it in a safe.
And have we gotten any guesses for 119 across? Efficacy? Oh, just as I say it, Proud Mary comes in with avail. I think that looks plausible. What is this? Oh, Maryland neighbor, I'm assuming this means at 115 down, and that's going to be West Virginia. Am I interpreting that correctly?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
And then KLM rival is SAS. Okay. If you say so.
I think that's an airline.
An Scandinavian airline.
Yeah. Am I right, guys?
Nice.
Yeah, some dude is saying Scandinavian airline. All right. Yes. Got it.
Yes.
Did we do 84 down? Reaches over?
I just got there. Reaches over. We have almost all the letters. Everyone seems to agree on spans. I like that as well. Let's check this little one right next door. Google event of 2004. What did Google do in 2004?
Oh my gosh.
And we'll look at, you know it?
I know. Does anyone have a guess? This is an acronym, guys. Yeah, some dude says IPO, initial public offering. It means they went public in the stock market, right? Exactly. I'm really up on my financial literacy these days, guys. I know all of these terms. Yes, I've been studying. I'm getting there. I'm excited. Fire and Ice has it. Proud Mary has it. Some dude. Everyone's agreeing. CJ, Joe, good job.
At 70 down, we have linguistic habits, starting with a U, ending in an S.
Ooh.
I don't have a great guess for that one. What do we have here? Actor Christian, starting with an SL.
I know this.
You do? You know all the actors because you know them personally.
I have interviewed this person too.
Really?
And he's like, yeah, he talks. He's like this, like, hey, May, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, he's got like this yes, Fire and Ice got it. Captain Jack got it. Charlie Slater. He was in a very famous movie in the 80s called Heathers. He's also in True Romance. He was in Interview with a Vampire, but I interviewed him for something I think he directed. Super nice guy, really funny. Also Canadian. Sean is saying no. Christian Slater is not Canadian, unfortunately.
He's not? Okay.
No, but honestly, just when he said my name and the way he speaks to you, because his voice is so distinct, I feel like I instantly turned into a noodle. He's just like that. He has that cadence. He's like, hey, yeah, everything's cool. And he's kind of like, he's so chill. Really nice guy.
Captain Jack says he sounds like a young Jack Nicholson.
He kind of does. Yeah. And he has that, he's just got this like very cool vibe about him. So we love Christian Slater. And he's working on Dexter now, I think, actually, which is cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
By the way, FBML on YouTube also knew Christian Slater. We see you on YouTube. I know we're talking to TikTok chat a lot, but we see you and we appreciate you. Nice. A couple people have been telling me usages are the linguistic habits, which is an interesting entry. So I guess like word usages, is that the idea? And 90 across, we have another artist pun in the grid. Artist and cutthroat landlord. We have a P-I-E-R. Charlie Rowland says guessing Pierce Brosnan, but the problem is Pierce Brosnan isn't an artist in the same way that Georgia O'Keeffe and Pablo Picasso are. So I think it's going to be a different Pierre.
Niam is saying I'm feeling Pierre Bonnard pun.
Joe says I've got the same last name as Jack Nicholson.
Wow.
Welcome, Joe Nicholson.
Pierre
Welcome to you.
Oh,
we have our first comment on Instagram. Usama says, hey, how is David Orr? Fortunately, I don't understand the comment.
Renoir is probably the pun. I just saw one. Where is it? Denise Feenan is saying Pierre Rentwar for artist and cutthroat landlord.
What a guess. What a guess. Oh my God. It fits.
No way.
Arkadium says David Orr is part of the company. Oh, so someone's tuning in who knows someone at Arkadium.
Oh, that's cool.
Sean says Rentwar, smart. I agree, super smart. This crossword has been fun. These puns are so wacky. I feel like if you're gonna do a crossword based on puns, you want to go all in, and these are really doing it.
Do you guys have any favorite puns? What's your favorite pun, Jack? Mad guess, Joe is saying that that is a mad guess.
It is a mad guess. Okay, here's a pun I like. I don't know about favorite, but it's a pun I like just because it's so simple. Here it is. Whiteboards are remarkable. Remarkable. There it is. If you're groaning, it means it's a successful pun.
I am not punny enough for these, Lucinda saying, seriously. That's like, I feel like that's like a dad pun. I don't know. We need some puns in chat, guys. Come on. Give us some.
The puns in this crossword are a lot funnier than that one.
All right. Where are we?
Okay, we are at 75 across. Pay tribute to.
Oh my God. Aeneas is saying, how do you marry a farm girl? First, a tractor.
Not bad. Not bad.
Good job, Aeneas.
Team support chant was who dat in the end. Someone way back ages ago was telling us that this was the correct answer. So apologies for not trusting you then.
Nice job.
Oh, Debbie Grove says I have to start my corned beef.
Oh, well, you're making corned beef?
I hope you enjoy it. It sounds delicious. I wish we could join you. And come back anytime. We do this every day.
Sean is saying we're not getting closer than a tattoo with those dad puns, Jack. You're right, Sean. You're right. And if you guys are if you're in the middle of this stream, please follow us on Arkadium. Like and subscribe to all of our social media channels, because as I said, if we get to 1 million followers by next April, Jack is getting a daily live crossword tattoo, possibly henna tattoo, possibly permanent, possibly temporary. We're not sure yet. But give us a follow if you get a chance. All right, moving on. Sean is my favorite. Arkadium is saying, yeah, he's cracking us up this morning. All right, where are we?
I think we lost a few followers with whiteboards are remarkable. 85 across, we have imagine that in quotes, and imagine more that? Hostile. Yeah, and we have a GE blank. Proud Mary tells us that working away, if you're working away at something, you're at it. I like that. And that fills in animal's nose being a snout. And just one letter left in this section. Mars telling me that more hostile as crowds are uglier. And that gives us, imagine that being G. Gee whiz, imagine that. Okay, new section. Almost, we're closing into the end here.
I like it.
71 down is that is in Latin.
Oh my gosh. I studied Latin in 7th grade, and the only thing I remember is the first two words of Latin that we learned, which was pulcra puella, which means pretty girl. I don't know. That's the only Latin I know.
Well, I heard you speaking Spanish earlier in the stream. We all know you speak French, so I think you got a lot of languages covered.
We're big on our languages in Montreal.
Id est is what people are telling me for the Latin. That looks familiar to me, so let's plop it in. And 65 down is consecutively. And we have a bunch of letters already in the grid. And it's crossing Munich Mister. So how do you say Munich? Sorry, how do you say Mister in Germany, or in German? CJ and Charlie and Scav and Proud Mary and everyone else says that consecutively is in a row. I like that.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Arkadium asking if anyone is from Germany in chat. Anyone? We already had another German reference up here. Aachen. Ack. Guild, welcome. Says hair is oh, and it's our main says I am from Germany. Thanks for tuning in all the way from Germany. We have inflict at 77 down. What's this one? 5th century invader. Okay, with the H blank N, I think we all know this one. The 5th century invader.
Oh, we're getting some guesses on 77 down.
Oh, yeah,
Charlie's got it. Scav has it. User 77, Sean. Pixie.
Looks good. Wreak, to inflict, like wreak havoc.
Nice.
Looking good. And yeah, the Hun is the 5th century invader. And 86 across, we have a marooned mariner of fiction.
Oof. Oh, Crusoe's Mars. Said it out loud. Oh well, Mars, you got it first. Captain Jack, Lucinda. It's
Mars explaining like Robinson Crusoe.
I feel like that happens to me once every time I stream. I always like say the clue out loud. I don't mean to, but you're reading it and then your brain does one of these.
Definitely. I do the same thing.
Oh, I like this clue.
Over stuff?
Who hasn't done this before? I feel like I do this to my drawers. I do this to my trunk. Sarah's got it. Chuck's got it. Kyle, Pixie, Joshua, Lucinda.
Oh, you were thinking drawers and trunk. Yeah, cram is looking right. I was thinking I'd do this to my stomach.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I think
Don't try to cram too many Easter eggs into your stomach today. That's
exactly.
All right.
I think Debbie Grove's corned beef. I could eat a lot of that.
CJ, thanks for following Arkadium. We appreciate the follow.
Yeah, Pisces Rob is on my side. Says stomach too. Proud Mary says do it to my stomach. So I'm not alone in cramming my stomach full.
Just sounds so like I'm gonna cram my stomach.
It does sound a little violent.
All right.
Okay.
Where are we here?
Wrong move at 92 down. 5 letters starting with an E. Directed at 97 across. Yeah.
I feel like we had some 97s across.
Ran, directed, ran. If you run the show, you direct it.
Yeah.
And everyone likes error for wrong move.
Nice.
Cool. Baked ziti ingredient at 103 across.
Ooh, yes. We already have the R and the M. I feel like we know what this is. I put this on everything. I love it. Parmesan, Charlie is saying. It's Rame is saying. Scav, Pisces Rob, Proud Mary. Yeah. Is there anything better than this cheese? Oh, so good.
Yeah, talk about cramming your stomach. I will not apologize for cramming my stomach with Parmesan cheese.
Ugh, so yummy, especially when it's like crispy.
Mm-hmm. 87 down, we have loose cannon, and we have a couple of letters already in place, although still not obvious to me. Oh, obvious to chat, though. Everyone likes renegade for loose cannon. It's a
Nice.
good entry. You know, presidents have Secret Service has nicknames for all the presidents so that they can, talk in their microphones like the eagle has landed or whatever. I think
Okay.
renegade was Obama's Secret Service nickname.
Oh, that's a good little fun fact.
Yeah.
I feel like we need Secret Service names. Like, what's your Secret Service name?
Oh boy. I'll have to think on that one. You have one in mind?
I don't. I mean, Sean's gonna come in with something in a second, I'm sure.
I know Sean has just been roasting me all stream.
Charlie, CJ's coming. Yeah, go ahead.
104 down, we have the clue emissary. And 103 down, the clue is slip into. CJ has a couple of guesses.
Yeah. Pixie, I think, has it right. I feel like it's a good guess. He says, Sean's like, oh no, Jack is the man. He is the man. He just needs a secret nickname. We need a nickname for Jack.
Quasimodo creator is Hugo. That's going to be Victor Hugo. That looks good. Yep, Captain Jack, thanks for that one. And I guess the emissary is an agent, chat seems to like.
I like that.
Oh, Sheehan on YouTube is saying, hi guys, love from Sri Lanka. That's awesome.
Wow. Hi. That's cool.
Slip into. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Slip into. Proud Mary is guessing pearls. Oh, like a knitter slips into pearls. Is that what you're saying, Proud Mary? I feel like that's a great guess. I don't know if it fits.
Yeah, it does fit. The LN on 120 across looks a little strange, but let's see what comes of it. Meanwhile, 110 down is take it in quotes. And most people in chat are guessing here. Like, imagine I'm handing you something and saying, here, take it, take it. I think that's the idea with that clue.
Slip a stitch is pearls. That's what she's a fellow knitter, but I don't think it fits.
Yeah, I don't think it works. FBML on YouTube is trying put on for slip into. Like you slip into clothes, you put on your outfit. I like that too. And it looks a lot more promising with the crosses. Nutrient in spinach at 120 across. Yeah, everyone likes iron.
Is there anything more annoying than cooking a giant bag of spinach and ending up with like this much? I feel like every time I make spinach, it's just like shrinks down.
It's true.
Campers take along. We got this, guys. Yeah, Scab has it. It's Rame has it. Mars has it. Joshua, Pisces Rob.
Oh, center of some fruits. Someone ages ago, we had this clue. Look at this. At 68 across, we have center of some fruits, and the answer was core. And someone on YouTube, I believe, guessed pits. And it turns out the crossword heard you. Center of some fruits down here is a pit.
Alfie is saying dark chocolate has more iron than spinach per 100 grams. Is that true?
What a fact, if so.
If that's true, I'm never eating spinach again. I'll just stick to the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna be looking that fun fact up after.
Okay, 116 across, we have another artist. And we already have Peter in the grid. Artist and masseur. Peter something. By the way, something I love about Sunday puzzles is since they're big, you can fit so much more theme material. Think about how many different artist puns we've gotten in this puzzle. Like, I think this is like our 10th artist in the puzzle. And they're kind of the most fun part, for me at least.
Nice.
If we need some help, maybe we'll look at this 117 down, this little vigor, 3 letters, vigor.
Hmm.
We also have 121 across, author Ferber.
Chris Schwiewak is guessing Peter, Paul, and Mary for this 116 across. I don't know that oh, wow. It's Rame is guessing Peter, Paul, rub-ins.
Wow.
Like, super impressed.
Because Peter Paul Rubens, is that an artist?
Yes.
So rub-ins because it's like a masseuse rubbing oil in or something? Is that the joke?
I guess.
This is a wacky crossword.
This is a wacky crossword. Oh, someone on Facebook is guessing Edna Ferber.
Edna fits with the D that we have. Edna Ferber sounds familiar. Nice work, FBML. And that's looking good with Pixie's guess of pep for vigor at 117 down. Peter Paul Rubens, Andreas Lim says on YouTube. Peter Paul Rubens is the artist, but of course, in a crossword puzzle, you can't just have an artist, you have to have a pun on an artist. Peter Paul Rubens.
Sean's like, so clever, giving up the claps. I love that. I love when people in chat are like giving other people props, right? Give that person their flowers. They got it.
Definitely.
125 across, green veggies.
Yeah, people liking peas for green veggies. I think that's got to be it. And then 105 down, only one letter left. We have spa amenity. And 106 down is book with many legends. And let's look at one more. 107 down is likewise not. Okay.
Wow. Chat's on fire.
Yeah,
everyone. Lily's got this. Piers has got it. Lucinda, Joshua. Everyone's coming in with Atlas for 106 down. Book with many legends.
Nice. Shihan on YouTube has also given this puzzle a bunch of claps. Yeah, you know what I like? Book with many legends. It kind of sounds like it's going to be about mythology or, some like epic tale, but like this is talking about legends, for a map in an atlas. Little misdirection in that clue.
Chuck is saying, how do these people type so fast? Chuck, I'm with you. I do not know. Sometimes like the chat is going so quickly. I cannot believe how people are getting these answers in so fast. I feel like they're just, I don't know, waiting to like drop the clue in.
Totally. Half the time I haven't even read the clue yet and someone already has the answer in.
Yeah.
I think that just happened. Likewise not. People like Nor for that. Crossing Gator is the Florida athlete. Looks good.
Pierce just shared our live feed with a friend. Thank you for that. We really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely feel free to share this feed with other people. We're trying to grow this community and we really appreciate you guys and all of the follows and likes that we get for this feed. So thank you for doing that.
Definitely, thank you. And if you want me to get a tattoo, you got to get your friends to follow as well. Apparently, I learned today that I'm getting a tattoo at 1 million follows. So
you know what? Listen, we all have. It's a small price to pay, right?
It's a small price to pay, right? We haven't heard what price you're paying yet, but happy to offer up my body.
We'll do something that terrifies me. Like I don't know. I'll go whitewater rafting, or I'll dive with sharks or something crazy. I don't know. What are we gonna do?
Okay, we'll figure something out. 93 down is Jamaican export, starting with an R. It's our remain says rum.
Yes, it's from. He's like, no, but he says rum like that, like because it's delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Pat on the back. Pat on the back at 98 across, and then boggy ground at 108 across.
Oh, I like this, guys. Everyone's coming in with CJ has it, Sarah has it, Captain Jack, Sean, Pisces Rob, kudos.
Very nice. Kudos to chat for that one.
Nice.
Ooh, FBML on YouTube says maybe skydiving for a May when we get to 1 million. What do you think of that?
Whoa. Pump your brakes, guys. I'm not going
What do you
skydiving
what do you think of
FDML,
that?
okay? I got a daughter. I cannot go skydiving. I will go to like I'll do something heights related, but I cannot I would pee my pants. I don't think I could do that. Oh, Jess sent us a little heart. Thanks, Jess. All right, where are we here?
Seems to be agreement on Meyer for boggy ground at 108 across. I like that as well. And let's check these downs. 99 down is a Summer Olympic sport. We have a couple of...
We know this, guys.
Lucinda says, but diving with sharks is okay? So you're okay diving with sharks, but not skydiving?
Well, if I'm in a cage, you guys, I can do it. I'm not saying like, let's just go out into the middle of the ocean and dive with sharks. That's crazy talk. But something where I'm like, you know, protected, I'll do that. Everyone's coming in with diving for Summer Olympic sports. Yes. And we all know the divers and the swimmers in the Olympic sports, they look pretty fine. They're fit. Let's just say that. They are fit. Oh, yeah.
Color of carrot juice.
That's an easy one. Layup.
Yes. CJ says crossing has diving as an answer. You should totally skydive. It's a sign.
No.
Dive came up just after we were talking about.
Okay, if you get a real tattoo, I will make you a deal right now. If you get a real Daily Crossword Live tattoo, I will jump out of an airplane. Okay?
Oh my god.
I'm
not shaking on this yet. Let's see how things go. Color of carrot juice, people like orange. Yeah, that's got to be right. The delivery vehicle at 113 across with VA blank. That's looking pretty clear. And then motion detector. I missed this clue somehow. 101 down is motion detector. Sophie Ann got that one first.
Arkadium saying, guys, this is recorded. There's no way of going back. So if we made this deal, like we've sealed the deal, guys. It's happening.
Oh my god.
All right. We'll see.
Motion detector. I'm getting a sensor from everybody. That looks right.
Good job, Jess.
Sensor.
Good job, Piers. Matthew, Lucinda, Pixie.
And guys, we only have four squares left in this massive puzzle. This time has flown for me. Jargon, lingo.
Nice.
Everyone seems to like lingo for jargon. And all right, last couple of clues here. Formally decide. 118 down is amount offered. And the last across in the grid. Jack already plotting how to keep the followers at exactly 999,999 forever.
Agreed.
You know me well, Sean.
Listen, maybe he'll get a tattoo and jump out of an airplane.
Oh man, yeah. Just sign me up for everything.
You know what we'll do? We'll get Kenny, our CEO of Arkadium, to get the tattoo and jump out of the airplane, maybe, right? That would be fun. Maybe
I think that's good. We can put his life at risk.
You're like, it would be fun to go live from you getting the tattoo. Like, I think I like that idea.
True. Sheehan on YouTube said, I subscribe now. I like these videos. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if anyone else watching likes these videos, wherever you're watching, you can subscribe and never miss a show. We do this every day. So do come back and join us.
All right.
Meanwhile, I think we're getting this last answer in. People say edger is the garden tool, which is going to give us rule at formally decide. And this very last letter in the grid, should we do a drum roll?
Do the thing.
All right, here we go. Did we get the confetti on the big Easter-sized Sunday crossword? Here we go. Nice.
Hey, good job, everyone.
Good work.
That was fun.
Very fun, and some really groan-worthy puns in this puzzle. Norman Reckwall, Pablo Big Hassle, Claude Monhay. Oh my god.
I like that some people sent the drum roll like emoji for us finishing the crossword. Like drum roll, please. That was good.
Oh, I like that too.
Thanks for the roses, Mars. That's sweet. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for joining us today. Look, if you liked this, like we said, please like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media channels. Like Jack said, we're here every single day. We don't always do a Sunday crossword, but we do this daily, and it's really fun. So we hope to see you guys back again this week. I will be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern. So I hope you'll join me. And Jack, you're back on Tuesday, right?
I will be back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So 10 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday, you'll see me with a fresh crossword.
Emma's saying, nice first co-hosting. Thanks. We're still working out the kinks. We're like, it's a little bit of audio delay. So sometimes we are like unintentionally talking over each other, but we got it. We did it. We got our first one in the books, Jack.
Yeah, it felt great. I had a blast. Lucinda says, everyone have a Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, reference to an entry in the puzzle. I agree. I think we all earned it.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I have this. Sean saying, you guys are great. Guys, I'm ending
Oh my God. Why weren't you wearing that the whole time?
It's too much. It's just too much. When you have an 11-year-old, you know, you gotta, I don't know. I feel like we have a bunch of crazy things that, you know, grandma likes to send us a lot of junk. So sometimes we end up with some costumes. I don't know.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow to Amaze stream. Tomorrow at noon Eastern. That's 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Follow us wherever you're watching. Check out Arkadium.com for more crosswords and more games. And thanks so much. I had a blast today.
That was fun.